Hi.
Hi.
So I've got a few questions I'd like to ask. Are you ready?
Sure.
First and foremost, where are we?
We're at the Francis Crick Institute in London, which is the biggest biomedical research institute under one roof in Europe.
Wow. So do you think the coronavirus vaccines will end the pandemic?
Well, we have great coronavirus vaccines, but the pandemic's not over. I think now we've had the science, but now we need the political will to end the pandemic, or at least get back to normality. And that means getting as many vaccines into as many arms as possible in as many countries as possible.
Yeah, thanks for that. Anjana, how has the pandemic affected the world of science in general?
The world of science has had to go further and faster than it's ever gone before. And I think it's incredible that we have had coronavirus vaccines in under a year from start to finish. But what's also really surprised me is how politicised science has become. So, for example, me putting on a mask is now seen as a political act, whereas I would just see it as an act of courtesy to others to stop them getting infected with whatever I've got.
So when you imagine a post-pandemic world, do you see a possibility where scientists have developed a universal vaccine?
I do. There are groups working on pan-coronavirus vaccines already. I think they will also go really quickly to try and end the pandemic. But the original vaccines work very well, even against variants. And I've heard it described to me as your immune system, you never forget your first love.
So what are you looking forward to most at this year's FT Weekend Festival?
Well, I know it sounds really odd being an opinion writer, and I have really firm opinions of my own, but I love to see other people argue. Argument is the lifeblood of society as far as I can see. It's about finding ways to live together and solve big problems. And we know that the FT Weekend has great columnists, writers and thinkers. So I'm really looking forward to seeing them thrash out their arguments in Ruler's session inside the editorial briefing. I think that will be really fun, really stimulating.
Amazing. We're really looking forward to seeing you at Kenwood House.
Thank you, I'm looking forward to it.